Hey, what's up, guys? So this is going to be our guide for Heroic Rhyolith. This fight's not too hard at all. I think that pretty much everybody should be doing this week 1, as long as they're like sufficiently geared. If you have been doing any heroic fights in tier 11, this fight should be super simple for you. As you're going to see, I'm going to comment on some of just the funny stuff that I'm doing in this fight, because honestly, I was just pressing chain lightning the entire time. But I'm helping with steering during this group. So basically, you're going to have somebody who should be calling legs and calling what people should be doing, and how they should be steering Rhyolith during this fight so that he can run into the volcanoes. That's kind of the most important role in this fight. Other than that, everyone else just kind of needs to listen, right? Now, there are some things to know on this fight. There's going to be 3 different types of ads. There's going to be fragments, there's going to be sparks, and then there's going to be oozes, right? Slimes. Basically, the fragments and the sparks need to be like top priority. If they're alive for like over 30 seconds, they'll kind of explode and do a lot of damage to the raid. The fragments explode on players. The sparks will just do like raid-wide damage. The oozes don't matter as much. It's just if they reach Rhyolith, they're going to give them a 1% damage reduction. And that's going to stack with the damage reduction that you see is already on him right there. So basically, to start out this fight, I think the thing that helps is having your melee and your ranged assigned to 1 foot. So we don't have a ton of melee in this group. It's a pretty range stacked group. By the way, as you can see, our comp is not the ideal. So I think that this is, if you have a better comp than this, is going to be a lot easier. But we basically have our range, they're targeting the right foot, and the melee are targeting the left. And this just helps even out the damage. So if you're trying to go straight, you call it go straight. Everyone knows which one to hit, right? Now we do have our range. So obviously, like I said, we have a lot of range. So we have like our Disc Priest hitting the left one. And I'm just kind of spamming Chain Lightning a lot of the time and swapping between them. Because it's like, if I'm calling, I kind of know what we're looking for anyway. So yeah, fight starts. You just want to direct it forward so people will hit their feet. And then as soon as the volcanoes go out, you could start steering them a little bit. Now, you don't need to panic on this fight. It seems like if you need a lot of damage to turn him, but like if everybody swaps, you can make him just kind of do a beeline pretty much immediately. So once these ads come out, you want to take the ads underneath the boss because then you can easily cleave them. And we're just running him over volcanoes. There's no active volcanoes right now, so we're kind of just like hitting things. But as soon as this one goes active, we start steering him left, and we just kind of direct him into this, right? So if you watch the full video, which I'll have posted after this, basically you'll hear me calling this, and you can kind of see some of my thought process between going through it. But basically, I'm looking for the volcanoes, I'm looking for which ones are active, and I'm trying to call which direction we need to turn based off of that, right? Aside from that, we're pretty much just cleaving. You bring the ads into the boss, you should be able to cleave off of them and kill the ads pretty easily. You don't need to worry about like keeping them away for anything. Just note that there is going to be like these lines and stuff that you need to dodge periodically, so you don't want to get hit by that because it'll probably kill you, right? But aside from that, this fight's like super simple, right? So we're just going to pump, and we're directing him through the volcanoes. There's a little bit of healer stuff worrying about, but we're just letting him group up the ads, and then we're going to cleave him down, right? And you got to just make sure that he doesn't hit the edges of the room, and he runs over all the volcanoes, and then it's pretty much cake from there, right? So once he gets down to, I think, I can't remember the damage reduction. Maybe it goes to 0, maybe it goes to 40. We'll find out here. Basically, every time he runs over an active volcano, it'll reduce his damage reduction. And then once he gets down to, looks like around 10 right here, or maybe 20. It's at 40. Okay, it's at 40. He sits down. He becomes molten like this. Now he needs to be tanked, so the tank will pick him up, and then you'll just pop with Bloodlust, and you'll just blast him from this point. And without that damage reduction buff, he doesn't have that much health. It's around like 5 million, right? And you'll pop Lust. You'll all just kind of group up here. You can stack, and you'll just pump. I'm pretty sure these lines they'll go around, and there's like a debuff that goes on to players. I'm pretty sure something that they need to run out sometimes. I'm not actually seeing anything on my rate frame, so it doesn't. There's not a lot to this phase. Is basically the thing. You get to this phase, you pop Bloodlust, and you just kind of kill the boss. It'll be kind of hard to wipe at this point as long as everybody's alive and healthy. But the hard part is just getting to that part of the phase. So yeah, once you get there, everything should be golden. Couple of small things. We 1-tank this fight, so you don't need 2 tanks. You can 2-tank it for prog. I know that's a recommendation that Jordy had, at least in 25. There's not that many ads, and as long as they're like kind of grouped up, and the tank is able to pick them all up, that's kind of the hardest part. You're going to be pretty fine. There's not like a tank swap or anything in the second phase, so there's nothing to worry about having that second tank. This also helps because then we have an extra melee to kind of like even out the damage a little bit, right? So we're 2 healing. We don't have 3 healers, we're just 2 healers, so we just have a lot of damage going out, and we're able to kind of nuke the boss down. I wish there was just more to say on Rhyolith. It's kind of just a loot pinata. Just come in here, get your free heroic loot, and then you can hopefully move on to the other bosses and maybe have success on those. So I also want to just mention in this video, just kind of like say for people who are enjoying my guides in tier 11, I'm back. I'm going to be making guides for this. That being said, we're not like a world first guild. We haven't done a ton of PTR time, so these guides are just going to come out basically as we kill the bosses. We did kill Shanox tonight as well, and we're looking to come back in on Sunday and hopefully get down Bethtelak and Atlas Rouser is going to be my goals. But so far, my Shannox kill wasn't the cleanest, so that's probably not going to appear in the video. Hopefully, we are going to work out our kinks that we had in the last video, or in our last attempt, and I'll make a new video on that next week. So, that's what you guys can expect from the channel. Enjoy the kill afterwards, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you guys want to see more stuff.
I don't actually know if we can, unless we play Cata.
So melee, you're going for his left foot. It's stage left, okay? So
It's titled. They have titles.
Yeah.
They're titled left foot and right foot.
And ranged, you're gonna go for the right foot.
What do I count as?
You go left foot.
Do you melee, Phil? I fucking...
Listen, I don't know, man.
Start steering right. Left foot, left foot. Big left. We're gonna turn him around, okay? And cleave these ads down. A little bit more on right. And big left, big left. Watch out when the volcanoes explode, they'll send out like waves around. So kill that spark, please. Big damage on it. And steer him straight. Right foot, right foot, right foot.
The liquid obsidian's just going for him.
Watch the feet, watch the feet, watch the feet.
Try to tank the ads underneath the boss if you can.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out are the.
Yeah, they'll go for him. They give him a damage reduction buff. So
So
they're
we need to kill sucks.
kind of, but they're not that important. Keep steering right. We're gonna kill this one, so try to get him straight after we turn him. Nice, we popped it. You can steer him straight, left foot. Yeah, keep going straight. So go to your original feet. And then after we pop that, go big right, big right. Spark's got to die. So big damage right foot, cleave off of it. Everybody on right, everybody on right. We're good, we're fine. Okay, kill Spark, kill Spark, kill Spark. We're in left phase 2. And damage on left foot. We gotta steer him into this active volcano right here, okay? On the square. So left foot, left foot. There's a fragment on Spaghetti right now. Right foot a little bit. Fragments over near Spaghetti, bunch of them.
Right?
Yeah, go big right, big right, big right. A little bit more left foot. Big left, big left. Yeah, kill this spark. We're lusting and then pump boss.
Someone needs stack up.
Yeah, stack up, stack up.
I don't have DG.
Rally, please.
Ew.
I'm gonna onk. He's looking at barrier.
Yes. The boss. Love. Shit. What a little.